Hello. Hello, Facebook. How are you doing? It's Kimani Design. Hello, Instagram. How are you doing? It's Kimani Divine. If this is your first time tuning in to me, I'm Kimani Divine, owner and chief operating officer, along with Spirit, source, universal consciousness of love, light, and wisdom, supreme source and back of all things. We run Women Healing Zone, and it is a space where there is healing and where there is love and where there is joy and where there is peace. Good morning, Stevie. This inside of Women Healing Zone, where love begins within. That's the truth of what and who we are. And our motto is courage, strength. Good morning, Brother Francis. Courage, strength, and power. So this is where you get your power back. I am so grateful to be here today. I'm on the road, so I'm joining you from on the road. And this morning, what happens is a wonderful thing. We are doing, this is what happens every morning at 9:30, Monday through Friday, unless I have a client and I'm, because I do spiritual development coaching and readings and such. So if I have a client, sometimes I can't jump on. But I'm here today, and we're going to have our daily reading from the book, The Road to Harmony, right? The Road to Harmony Day by Day by, what's her name, Kay Meyer. And then I draw a card or two, or sometimes three, from the Sacred Activations Oracle cards. And what I'll do is I'll hold those cards up. All right, I'm so grateful, Brother Francis, that you're here. You could be here for 2 seconds. I love you. Thank you for showing up for me. I appreciate that. I pull a card or two, and that's your focus for the day if you choose to. I hold it up in front of the mirror, in front of the camera, so you can take a still shot of it if you get a chance to. The first card that I pulled this morning is the Sacral Chakra. So, whoops, there we go. Sacral Chakra card with the flower of life. It's really a great one. It says the frequency of the Sacral Chakra, the orange flower of life, supports our ability to flow with our desires and stimulates our creative power to manifest success, abundance in our lives. Great day, Sean, darling. How you doing? Beautiful. And then the other card that I pulled today was a card that I haven't pulled before. So grateful. So take a really good look at that one. And I would really love it if you could take a still shot. And from the still shot, you can, you can use this as your meditation. This is a powerful sacred geometric shape, and it is called the Merkaba. And it says the frequency of the Merkaba supports our ability to use our consciousness to travel into other layers of reality and dimensions. Yes, I have told this, I forgot. It activates our access to the Akashic records and the inheritance is our inheritance as well, our Akashic inheritance, merging the totality of our experiences into our present to serve our higher purpose. So Jennifer Jones, how are you this morning? So with the Merkaba, you can just go back and look into it and take a picture of it. The Merkaba really is a beautiful, beautiful card, a sacred geometric figure to hone into. I want to be really honest with you and up front, I only have 30 minutes with you today. So right now that means 26. So I'm going to get right into it. Knowing all is well, I'm going to first pray in that I am a divine conduit for light, the source of light. And as I stand and allow support from the universe to help me do the work that I do, support from the divine, support from my Mother, Father, God. I am presence. I am my higher mind. I am my highest, most holiest self. I am my deeper self. And as I am that I am one with the I am of all humanity. So I thank you so much for joining me today. Let's get right into the reading. I do this reading. Oh, hey, Gemini, Jackie. How you doing, boo? I do this reading, and it is such a source of inspiration. We're in the month of Virgo, and Virgo's sacred holy power is transformation. So the power of Virgo helps us to transform. It's the 12th, from the 12th aspect of the deity flows through our solar sign of Virgo. The color of the 12th aspect is opal. So if you have opal is a great color or stone to wear during the month of Virgo. And the holy quality is transformation. So I'm going to read it. This is your message for the day. And I'm going to take 2 readings from the Book of Joy. So if you give me a number between, I'll say 20 and 185, 183, 20 and 183, pick a number between those pages, and the first two numbers that I see, I will read for you today. So, transformation. I rejoice in my ongoing transformation, releasing the old and putting on the new. How beautifully my life is reflecting the solidity of God. Can you believe that? That's wonderful. Solidity. There is an increasing firmness in my desire to truly fulfill God's will and express the flawless life of God with all that I am. Yes. More clearly, each day I see my energies returning to me as opportunities to assist me in my resolution to be the best I can be. As I quiet myself, I put on the armor of God and the solid force of energy that is all victorious. Yes, I love that. This light is unyielding to any negativity unless I draw it to me through the power of my attention. 23 got you, boo. Through the power of my intention. Yes. So I need to read this again because I really want you to hear the words that I'm saying. This light is unyielding to any negativity unless I draw it to me through the power of my attention. Within this force field of light, I know I am invincible to all human creation. I am invincible to all human creation. I am determined to carry out my divine plan. I stand solidly in God's perfect energy. It is a reliable source of strength and never wavers. I incorporate the sureness into my physical, etheric, mental, and emotional bodies, feeling one with the solidity of God. Now just imagine that you have this force field of energy that is solid like a rock, yet fluid like water. Hi, Amira. Hi, that Aquarius. Solid like water, but fluid like water, but solid like a rock. And this conviction of energy stands strongly and firmly within you as you. Can you imagine? There's nothing you can't do. This is why it says, I stand victorious. So now I will read the other, we have the little bottom paragraph that I read. And I read it first once, and then we read it together, all right? And then I'll read the closing. So it says, I am inbreathing and absorbing the solidity of God, a sure sense of flawless action and reaction in my being and world. I am expanding and absorbing the solidity of God, a sure sense of flawless action and reaction in my being and world. So repeat after me, please. I am inbreathing and absorbing the solidity of God, a sure sense of flawless action and reaction in my world and being. Ready? I am expanding and absorbing the solidity of God, a sure sense of flawless action and reaction in my being and world. And let's read that one more time together. I am inbreathing and absorbing the solidity of God, a sure sense of flawless action and reaction in my being and world. I am expanding and absorbing the solidity of God, a sure sense of flawless action and reaction in my being and my world. Beautiful. And so in closing, it says, I am God's stamina and solidity. When have you ever, I'm sorry, I got excited. I am God's stamina and solidity. I'm not sorry, but I got excited. I am grateful for this gift of light, and I am now accepting its blessings into my life this day. So this day, you have been given the gift of solidity. You have been given the gift of stamina to stay the course for the things that you have on hand. To run the race, because the race, quote unquote, the race, the movement of our life stream isn't complete until the race is over. So if you are a long distance runner, if you've ever met a long distance runner, you know that there is this moving of life, moving, right? And we keep moving on this force field, energy field, frequency of light and life until it's over. But the finish line is a long way off for some. Yes? So wonderful. I said that I only had time to read a few readings today. The first number that I saw was 23 by Miss Stevie. I'm reading from the books of Living with Joy, Keys to Personal Power and Spiritual Transformation by Sanaya Roman. And we went over this book yesterday. It's a channel of Books of Stevie. I might have to put my glasses on. Missy Stevie, I think that's how it says. Woohoo. All right. For you, darling, every person has a purpose and a reason for being. There is not just one thing you are here to do. For each thing you accomplish becomes a part of an earlier step and another stage of your evolution. Each experience is integrated into earlier experiences. Some of you step sideways, trying out new and seemingly unrelated things. Hi, Sonia. Oh, hi, Sonia. This is you, love. I miss you. All right, here we go. Some of you step sideways, trying out new and seemingly unrelated things. Right? You got that? To bring in new skills on the journey upwards, some of you find form from your work. Some of you are here to develop. Whoa, pause. Some of you step sideways, trying out new and seemingly unrelated things to bring in new skills on a journey upwards. Some of you find form from your work. Some of you are here to develop as your purpose a vision of peace within. Do not judge purpose by the standards of others or by what society has told you is the best thing to do. You may be here to develop inner peace and radiate that quality outward, making it available to others. You may be here to explore the realm of the intellect or the business world, to assist in thought forms on the planet at that level. Compassion is outside of judgment. So what I do know, Miss Sonia, is that you are here for sure to share the peace that you are and the blessings of the love of your light and your life, and that is a very appropriate reading for you today. So it is telling you to go out and continue to share your light, continue to share your love and your beautiful, beautiful spirit with all those that you come in contact with. That's your message. Thank you. All right. Valerie, can you pick a number higher than 14, please? All right. Page 181. All right, Shonda, here we go, darling. Shonda, how would it feel if every cell of you acknowledged and was in touch with your higher purpose? Holding that purpose in your heart, you would refine your physical body, raise your thoughts upwards, and bring peace into your emotions. The process of your purpose is reaching into your inner self, bringing it out to the world, and going upwards with your energy. This life gives you an opportunity to find light and to live joyfully. Whatever you achieve by the time you die is yours. Every gain you make, every place in your life you insert joy, every place you find laughter, peace, and delight will already be there for you the next lifetime, wherever you may be. So, you know, I do believe that. Hi, Danny Barnes. I do believe. Hi, Jamie. There you go. Thank you. Hi, Jamie. I do believe that we evolve, and I do believe that that evolution contains within it sometimes trips to other places. Yes. Thank you. Spirit is on time, and Spirit just is working through me today. I'm so grateful to be a vessel for the light and to serve in this way. So grateful. So right now, let me tell you, right? Where was I? I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. I looked over it and I got distracted. Holy Spirit, come back. So, refresh my memory, Kimani Divine. Oh, yes, I do believe that we move on. Sometimes we come back to Earth. Sometimes we go to other places, other dimensions, other planets, other solar systems. Nobody knows. They make everything up, so why not make that up? And what I do know, though, is that I'm very clear. I'm very clear. I know for a certain fact that we are intergalactic beings. I really believe that we are here on this beautiful Earth to do work to help the Earth. I don't believe that we're necessarily from here, per se, but I know that we are here. And I believe that that's what Christ meant when he said, I am in this world, but not of this world. And so as we are in this world, we're not of this world. And the moment that we recognize that we're not of this world, everything that we do becomes very purposeful because we're here. Scroll for a second. Let me just tell you a really quick story. When I was in school, I took a African American Studies class, and I had a lot of people in the class that were not from the United States. Some of them from different islands, so there were people of ethnic color, but everybody got color, because ain't nobody blanket. Everybody got some color, even if it's white, they got color. So, but we were talking in this class, my brothers and sisters. From different spaces, and what came forward in that discussion was really interesting because sometimes people from other countries have this really particular view of Americans, especially African Americans or Black Americans or people of color in America. I don't know the political thing to say. I'm just like, here, us people. So that we're lazy, and this is not the point of the conversation. The point of the conversation that I spoke to this person, of the group actually, was that people that come here from other countries come here for a definite purpose. They're not here kind of just to loaf off and goof off. So it's like going somewhere to work. If you go to Paris to work, if you ever worked abroad, if you've ever been called into another city to do a job, you're there for a purpose, and you're very focused on your purpose. And then when you finish your purpose, you leave. Now, it doesn't mean that you don't have fun while you're there. Perhaps you might meet some people and have dinner. Perhaps you might go out for a drink with a couple of the guys or the girls. You might get your hair did. You might get some manicures and pedicures while you're there. But you're there, especially if you're there for an extended period of time. I don't mean a business trip that you're gone for a week. I mean being elicited to go to some place to serve for a year, 2 years, 5 years, and then you get to leave. That's what I think that we're here on the planet. That's what I believe that Jesus meant when he said, I'm here in the world and not of the world. Because what I was explaining to them is that when they come to the United States, they come in if you're born here, the way that you move in the world is different than if you come here with a purpose. So everybody on the planet has a purpose. So to me, we all came to the earth to help her out. Hi, Gabby. We came to the earth to help a sister out. So know that you are here for a purpose, on purpose, and that who you are is so important. You are integral to the fabric of humanity. All right? Yes. Yes. So, Valerie, page 26. I have to get off. I have to jump off at 10 o'clock today. 26. So I'm just taking a few readings this morning. Valerie, girl, you listening? Go inward for a moment and ask yourself what you can do tomorrow, specifically to bring more joy into your life. I'm going to ask you right now, Valerie, how often do you meditate? How often do you pray? I'm really looking forward to, scroll for a second. I'm putting together a class. I already have it, but I just need to put it on offer. If you like my prayers, which I believe you all do, there is a specific formula that I use to pray, and it's called spiritual mind treatment. So you're treating for the consciousness of your mind to reach a certain level, not for a specific activity in the realm of effects. So the reason why you're treating your mind is because everything begins in mind. First in mind and then in thought, thought comes through form, words, and words come into form. So spiritual mind treatment is a scientific expression of prayer that produces desired results. And I have a class coming up. Oh my goodness, I don't know the class date. What was the date? What was the date? What was the date? Oh. I don't remember the date. If you're interested in taking the class, because it's going to be online, please let a sister know. Hit me up on Instagram or Facebook in the private messaging and let me know that you want to take the class. It is going to be a one-day class. I know it's going to be on a Thursday night. I think it's going to be Thursday night. That's the easiest night for me to do the work. A Thursday night. It's going to be 2 hours and $55. So that's up to you. If you want to be in on it, let a sister know. I am so excited. But prayer, I have a prayer life. I try daily a few times a day. Perfect. So this is telling you, Valerie, to go inwards. So going inwards is a very specific practice. It's like meditating and contemplating kind of together. But when you draw your attention in, when you take it from the outside world, and I love, sometimes this is a good trick. So I tap the top of my head because I first say, I am my I am presence, right? I am my I am presence. I am my higher self. I am one with my mother, father, God, and the entire company of heaven. Because I don't want to go inside by myself. I need some help in there because sometimes I don't read things the right way. So I tap the top of my head. I am going in. I am in sight. I speak with joy. I am in my heart. And from that space, you see how the energy began to kind of just become more tranquil? And how I'm not up here anymore, but I'm inside. And from that space, you begin to do this, what I teach my clients, private clients, Sufi elemental healing breaths, which are 4 breaths that correspond to air, fire, water, and earth. The 4 elements, we have 5 elements, but it corresponds to the 4 elements, those 4 elements, and the 5th element is ether in our bodies to bring harmony to them. And then I sit in that silence, sit in that space, sit and be still. All right. So go in, ask yourself what you can do specifically tomorrow to bring more joy into your life. Ask what you can do to let go of a power struggle or an issue that is going on in your life and draining your energy. What can you do tomorrow to free up a little more peace, a little more time to find inner peace? So let it go, whatever the power struggle is. Our ego likes to keep us in power struggles. Our ego wants us to do something a certain way. Let it go. That Aquarius, page 79, and then I'm going to wrap it up. Did that hit home for you, Miss Valerie? All righty, Aquarius. Everyone, hold on. You ready? The higher self in you is a part of you that is beyond the world of polarities. Every voice within you that is leaning in one direction will create its opposite. This means that you have a part that is very conservative, that wants your life to stay the same and does not like change. And then there will be an opposite part, a part that likes doing things spontaneously to be free and make changes. You may find these 2 parts constantly playing against each other. You have many parts within you, one saying one thing and always a part that is the opposite. Resolving these 2 sides allows a higher self to come through. One of the ways you can do this is to let the 2 parts carry on a dialogue. This is very important. Let the 2 parts carry on a dialogue. If you have a situation in your life in which you are going back and forth, saying with one part of you, this is an answer, handle it this way, and the other part saying this is an answer, handle it that way. Look as if the 2 parts are in conflict. It looks like they're in conflict, right? Imagine one of them in each hand and create a dialogue between them. Let them express what good it is trying to do for you. Let each side talk to the other and explore a compromise that would work for both. Show them mentally what you're trying to accomplish with your life and ask them to help you with your important goals. Every single part of you has a gift for you and is there as your friend. Every single part of you is a gift for you and is there as your friend. So what I am knowing right now on this beautiful day, I want you to take a look at the Merkaba, and use this today as your focal point for meditation. Bring it into your atmosphere. Bring it into your atmosphere. I want you to take this prayer with you, this idea with you, this thought with you. And I'm going to pray and bring this thought into full fruition. I'm going to pray to create unity in the mind, body, and spirit, to create oneness, peace, and harmony. So as I am my divine mind, I am one with divine mind. Divine mind, by means of me, operates and moves in my life. And in it, as it, and through it, we become one. So the one mind, the one spirit, the one truth that is operating by means of me right now is the expression of divine love. This divine love finds its way in all of my thoughts, words, deeds, and actions, and I cease to be divided. I cease to be a city, a being of light divided against herself. I am one with my highest, most holiest self. And surely as this oneness finds its way in my thoughts, I begin to think thoughts that bring forth unity, not just in my mind, not just in my spirit, but in my world. For I am the microcosm to the macrocosm of existence. So I look into the Merkaba and I allow my light to spin clockwise inside of the energy of this form. I become one with it, for there is no separation. And in unity, I allow the light that I am, the love that I am, to transform, transfigure, and transmute and record, cause, core, effect, and memory anything inside or outside of my life that would seek to create separation. I am one. And the law of one is the law of God. I am the divine mother and the divine father. I am in my stillness one with God. Therefore, I must be God. The God of my creation, of my own life, the goddess of my own life. And so much so right now that I am creating the vehicle for truth to manifest in my life. And the vehicle of truth is the power of my word. So as I have already released conflict, inner struggle, as I have already released inner conflict and struggle because I am no longer divided against myself, for I am fully for me. And because I am fully for me, I am fully for you. And in the oneness, we experience a beautiful life. Joy, peace, wisdom, prosperity, wholeness, and truth. I give thanks for this word. This word finds its way in my realm of effects by means of me. And I shall dwell in the presence, as a presence, in the house of the Lord. I am that I am, forever and always. Amen. And so it is. So thank you all for joining me today. So grateful to be here. So grateful to be on this earth and to do this work. Bye for now. I'll see you tomorrow morning, 9:30. It's going to be another short day. The only way that, because I'm in the middle of something right now, the only way that I will not be on the call tomorrow morning is if I have a conflict. And if I have a conflict, then you won't see me, and you'll see me on Monday. All right? All right. I love you all. Take care of yourselves out there. Take care of each other. You're not in this world by yourself. You're not alone. Stop acting like it. Go out today and do something nice for somebody. Pay the 25-cent toll for the person behind you. Buy a $5 Starbucks card and give it to the person in line behind you or somebody on the street. Do something nice. Oh, Shonda, you want to call me today? I can talk to you. Are you setting up? Are you scheduling a session? Is that why we're calling? Is that why you're calling? Hi, Balance. I'm blazing up out of here. Blazing up out of here. I got your email. I just didn't have a chance to respond to you because I didn't have a date yet. Are you wanting to schedule up some time with me, Miss Shonda? I'm getting ready to do, I have a coaching call right now, so that I gotta go. That's why I'm getting off now. Loving you all so much. Have the most amazing day ever. Go out and do something nice. Girl, we are gone. We are gone. Oh, and we're leaving. I'm so sorry. We are out of here. Pamela, we're leaving. I've got to go right now. Yes. Okay. So do me a favor and inbox me. Thank you. Oh my goodness, Melanie, Fit with Journey. How are you, love? I'm just getting ready to sign off right now. I'm coming back tomorrow. I love y'all. Do me a favor. 1, share this feed. 2, can you inbox me your number, please, so that I'm going to call you and then we can set it up. Or actually, I'll give you a time. Inbox me your number, and I'm going to give you a time to call me so that I know what number is calling, so I know who to answer to, because I've got my business phone transferred, so I'm not answering a lot of calls while I'm away. Share the feed, and then go back and look at it. Just give yourself a great gift. It's been 30 minutes. Gotta go look at this feed. It was great lessons today. I love you all. If you are ready, do me a favor. If you are ready, because Thursday, I believe it's not the Thursday that I get back. It could be the Thursday that I get back. Oh God, I don't know the date. I get back in a week. Right, next Thursday, either next Thursday or the following Thursday, I'm doing a class on the prayer, the 7 steps of prayer, so that you got an understanding of spiritual mind treatment. The class is 2 hours. It's going to be on Zoom. You'll have an opportunity to ask questions, and it starts at 7 o'clock. So let me know if you want to be on the call. It's $55. It's a beautiful number. It's very easy, and I will send out a link for you guys to sign up for that. All right. I love you all. Have the most amazing day. Bye for now. Bye, Facebook.